All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Six Figures to Bigger Figures. I am Alan Leslie. I'm a CPA, CFE. Make sure you get to put that in there. And this is my story of how I inherited, lost, regained, and will surpass a six-figure net worth. Now, first, before I begin, let me thank everyone for all the support. It's been overwhelming. Thank you so much. Please continue to subscribe, hit those likes, hit those shares. I'm very grateful. Now, this episode, I promised you guys, is going to be on the first step that I took, and I think everyone should take on their step towards financial responsibility. Okay, and this step may sound a little squishy, right? But it's real, okay? And the first step is, before you begin anything that you do, the first thing you need to do is get your mind right, okay? Change your mindset. That's the first step, okay? That might sound kind of crazy, but those who know, you know. Shout outs to Pusha T, right? If you know, you know. If you don't know, allow me to help you. The mind is very powerful, and we don't give the mind the credit it really deserves, right? For those, you probably heard the example, if you're looking for a car or something, right? Let's say, no free shout outs. I don't want to say a brand, but let's say an Acura or something like that. And you see the car, and you're like, this is the car that I want. And you focus on that car. It's like, yeah, I really want that car. Something's gonna happen. Going forward, you'll notice that you're always noticing Acuras, right? Were the Acuras now starting to appear, or were they always there, right? And the answer is they were always there, right? It's this thing called auto-suggestion. And once you tell yourself something, once you tell your mind something enough and you believe in it, something starts to happen in your mind. And things begin to reveal themselves to you. My first step is a very strange story, and it doesn't matter what it may be. It could be different for any person, right? The first thing that kind of shook me into this was first year out of college, had all this debt. It was like over $7,000 in credit card debt, had the college loan debt, all this consumer debt. I had store cards and Macy cards. Like I say, I was trying to stay fly, And I remember speaking to a good friend of mine. I speak to him every day, actually. And I'm gonna call him out. A guy by the name of Todd. All right? Todd. I was speaking to Todd Bellew, last name and everything. I was speaking with him just randomly about finances and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, I need to get my ish together, bro. And he's like, yeah, well, dude, tell me about it. Like, what you got going on? And I just told him, he's like, I got my, got credit card debt, $7,000. I got this, I got that. And he just looked at me. And he's like, yeah, that's bad. And something about that, I can't tell you what it is or why, but something about that shook me to my core. He didn't look, it wasn't a disgusted look, but it was just a very honest look. And maybe something I needed to tell myself, something I was trying to avoid. And he was that mirror at that time in my life to say, hey, wake up, get yourself together. And from that point, I began to get myself together, okay? Now, I'll tell you now, from there, it's not just fluff, right? Once you get your mind right, then everything falls into place. Not necessarily, right? Like, this action that comes behind this, right? So from there, once I decided he's right, I knew this, I need to get my stuff together. From there became, okay, so what do I have to do? So that is the first step. And once I decided that I was gonna change this and I wasn't gonna accept this, then things began to reveal themselves to me, right? First, I created a budget. Maybe I'll talk more about that in my next episode. Without a plan, you're gonna be lost. Okay, any plans, goals, aspirations that you have to write it down. And the best way to write down your financial plan is a budget. You have to develop a budget. Okay, so call that, I'm giving you guys extra now, I'm going a little extra, but that would be the second step, and I could talk about that more in the next step. But you get your mind right first. Know that, understand that consumer debt is bad. Okay, the only debt you should have is debt that's working for you. Perhaps, or in a home. I'm okay with home debt. Now, a lot of people aren't, but you have to live somewhere. So I'm okay with home debt. And I'm definitely okay with debt that's working for you, that's giving you a return. But that's the first. So get your mind right, understand that, right? I need a plan. Know where you want to be. Understand where your finances are right now. Take a very clear, honest look at yourself and say, okay, this is where I'm at. And that's okay. Then understand that where you want to be. Then write out that plan to get where you want to be. And I'll tell you this, there are going to be things that are going to happen to you in life. I'm speaking from current experience that will try to derail you from this. I'm going through it right now. Hence why this episode's a little late. But I owe it to you, I owe it to myself to continue this journey, I promised. My mindset is in the right place. Okay? So I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. All right? So, random question. I'm just going to answer this. Why I'm always wearing a hat? Simple answer, receding hairline. All right, cool. Mind your business. All right, cool. So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to keep it short. I want you guys to take this in bite-sized bits so you can process it. And remember, I'm not trying to preach to you. Just trying to show you a vibe. Peace.
It's 6 digits.